All right, guys, can glycine help with anxiety? Let's talk about that in this short video. So first of all, glycine, it's one of the most important amino acids that you can consume for a number of different reasons, which we'll get into. But one of the interesting things with anxiety is that it not only helps excitatory, but also inhibitory neurotransmitters. And we'll talk about that a bit as well. And it works on a number of different pathways. So let's talk about that. First of all, what is glycine? Short version is it's an amino acid. It's not essential. It's the smallest amino acid, but also the most abundant. And it's one I find people generally don't get enough of, which explains why, we have a huge anxiety issue in this country. It's found virtually everywhere in your body. So it's extremely important, extremely abundant. Now, one of the things that we find with glycine in the studies is that it can not only increase alertness, but it can at the same time help you relax. Remember in the beginning, we talked about it has this inhibitory and an excitatory effect in your body. So first of all, it causes dilation of blood vessels. This does it through activating a receptor called NMDA in your brain. Interestingly, it increases REM sleep, which is our deepest stage of sleep, while also decreasing non-REM sleep. Okay. Does improve brain function during waking hours and helps us lower cortisol. This is a big thing. This is why overall, yes, it is beneficial for anxiety. And a lot of that has to do with its effect on cortisol. Now, glycine is definitely a brain helper, which obviously is important with anxiety. It helps make allopregnanolone in the brain. Basically, that's a form of a brain steroid, for lack of a better term, to just kind of simplify things. What that does, it protects the brain, promotes growth of new neurons, increases alertness again, but also shows an anti-anxiety effect. So we have cortisol and we have the allopregnanolone effect of glycine. Now, when you don't get enough glycine, which a lot of people don't, these are kind of the effects we're seeing. When you have a shortage of glycine in the body, you can see a decrease in important body functions as well as the chemistry that goes on in your brain and your nervous system. Okay. What about dosage? So what I do, I personally take a powdered gelatin, which gives me quite a bit of glycine, but I'll do 1 to 2 tablespoons full of that gelatin powder per day, and or 1 to 2 cups of bone broth per day is a good source of glycine as well. There are glycine capsules. You can certainly take those. I don't think they're maybe the best way to go. I just prefer the gelatin powder and the bone broth because I think they're more natural. I think they give you other things as well. But if you just go with the glycine caps, best to start on the low end, 500 milligrams a day. Glycine's very well tolerated. And you can go up to maybe 3 grams or 3,000 milligrams per day if you're tolerating that. So that's kind of the dosage range I would recommend that I personally take. I'll include links into the description to the products I personally use if you want to check those out. Also, let me know in the comments, guys, other topics that you would like me to cover in these videos. That's really helpful for me to make sure I'm covering stuff that's helpful for you. Okay. I hope this was helpful. See you in the next one.